Have you ever shown a client a render and they say, yes, this looks good? And then when the work starts on the site, they say, this isn't what I had in mind. Static renders show corners client can't feel, scale, flow, or depth. The result? Mid project request changes, rework, and damage trust. Dzylo's virtual tour lets your client literally walk through the design space before every single nail is hammered. It is not just a 360-degree render, it is an interactive room to room experience with hotspots, product links that the client can literally visualize. In this video, I'll show you exactly how you can build one inside Dzylo and show and share it with your client. So let's just see what is Dzylo's virtual tool. A digital interface walkthrough, a digital interactive walkthrough to your interior design built inside Dzylo, which is a combined 360 which is it is a combined 360-degree panoramic image, floor plan view, product hotspots, and client's feedback in a single shareable link. Works on any device, whether it is your phone, tablet, desktop. No app needed even see that. And this is mostly used by interior designers who are there to scale, who want the clients to do not just see the image but feel and make it visualized, and so that the renders can also be less. So let's get started of how you can access the same in Dzylo. Before that, I wanted to show you how exact the virtual tool looks in Dzylo. So let's just see a preview and then we'll get started. So this is how the virtual tour is. So let me just move my video. So this is how the virtual tour looks, where the client can move the cursor and can feel every corner, can see every single option that is there. We have integrated move to room options as well, where you can click on bedroom and then it would transport you to the exact bedroom that is there. Here as well, you have I button, that is a description of the particular item. You even have a link option as well, where from which link the designer has added it, and you can visualize everything as per your requirement. You can see the floor plan here as well, and you can go back from here. You have the balcony view. You even have the kitchen view. And if you want to exactly show the client in the VR option, we even have a VR headset option as well, where you can provide them the VR and they can directly see it through VR how the particular item or the room looks. This was a quick preview of how virtual tour would look in Dzylo. So let's just build one and see how. So now firstly you have to scroll down, and in the designer option we have a virtual tour. So firstly, you have to scroll down, and in the designer option, we have this virtual tour option. So if you click on this virtual tour, it is currently blank. So now I can click on create, where I would create a virtual tour. So here you can write the virtual tour name. So maybe let's say I am making it for DLF Greens project, and I can even select the project as well, and then I can click on create tour. You can even make it for a lead also if required. This is how it looks. So you can click on upload option and you can upload the image. So here you can even write or you can edit the image name, and you can even select whether it is a 2D or a 3D image. So in my case it is a 3D image, I'm uploading it. So similarly like this, you have to upload all the images that are there. So let me just quickly do it for you. As you can see, I have uploaded all the images. So now whatever you want should be the first image or the client sees when he opens should be dragged and dropped to the front. So this is the first image that I want the client to see. So this is the first image that I want the client to see. So now we have options here where you can click on this 3D, 2D, I button, that is a description button, the link button. You can even set the directions and you can even set the initial point. So let's just firstly maybe open this, and here I would name it as chair or name it as royal blue chair. Similarly, let's say now I want to add the link of this chest of drawers. So you can just click on this and drag and drop it here. And in Amazon, let's just add the link. So let's say this is the drawer that I'm using. So I can easily copy this link, go to the tour and add the link here and name it as chest of drawers. Even if you have an image, you can upload that as well for the reference. Now we'll connect rooms. So for that, because it is a 3D image, you can just drag and drop this here, and maybe here I have the option of, let's say, so now let's just see how we can connect rooms. So for that, let me just rotate this, and let's say here I have a balcony option. So I'll just drag and drop this 3D image and then name it as balcony, and then select the balcony image and submit. So in this way you can easily link the rooms. So let's just add other rooms as well. So we'll add this as our guest room and select the guest room from here and submit. Now here as well, maybe like I have my we have our grandparents home. So maybe we'll make it as grandparents room and even select that and submit. So now let's move into each room and then we'll add the options. So here we have balcony, here we have grandparents room, here I have the guest room, and let's say here I have my main bedroom. So I'll just link it here and make it as main master bedroom, and here I can select the room that I want to use and then I can click on submit. So now once we have connected all the rooms, let's go inside each room and then see how we can add the item. So click here and then here I can click and make it as dining. Then again select the dining area. Now similarly I can click on this, name it as photo frame with 12 images, submit. Similarly now I want to add a curtain link here. So let's just open Amazon and I just see blue color curtains and then upload the link here in the virtual tour and submit. So in this way you can like add all of the options to each of this room. So here as well, this is my balcony, so I can link it to my dining here. In the guest bedroom as well, let's say I'll add a bed link. So in this way, you can properly connect your rooms. You can even add description and you can even add links. So now let's just see what is this N. That is a direction option and the initial point view. So N means now whichever side is my north, I can just mark this side as north. So now this has been successfully marked as north direction. Next is initial point. So when we are coming and zooming on that room, where do you want the initial point to start? So for example, let's say I just pick it here as an initial point. So this is how we have quickly made a virtual tour where we all we needed was cylindrical enders from SketchUp or whichever tool that you are using, and then you can easily connect rooms. You can add description, you can even add links, and you can even set the directions here. So now let's just see how it looks. So for that you can just click on the share button and let's just see how our virtual tool looks of what we have made. So initial point I have made it here. So now this is how the initial it is looking, where if you can see I have added the chest of drawers that is visible here properly. Similarly, I have the royal blue chair icon here. I have my main master bedroom here. In the master bedroom as well, I have linked the dining. And in the eye option, I have the photo frame option. So if I click on this dining again, it would take me back to the dining room. And similarly, I have added the curtain link as well. If I go to balcony, I have added the dining room here as well. And in the guest bedroom, I had added the bed link. If you can see directly, it would take me to the link where I have uploaded. So in this way, with easy and quick clicks with renders that you generally make, you can easily make a 360-degree virtual tour that does not show your client what you are making. You would make them feel actually that how you are gonna make their home look with 100% conviction, so that in future they won't have, let's say, like any issues, or rework should not be done. And to even share the link, you can just go to the virtual tool link where you have made it. You can just click on this option and you can directly share it with your client via Dzylo's client tab, or you can directly share it via WhatsApp or whatever means that the client is comfortable with, even on the email as well. After using Dzylo's virtual tour, I can make sure that your client don't just say yes by seeing the render. They say yes when they feel the space. And this is how you can convert their dream home or commercial space as what they are dreaming exactly. So, thank you and hope you have liked this video. So, please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much.